Hello, friends. It's Chapo.
That's a tough combo.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a couple gals out there. Pinwheel, like pin top clit, and just a fucking softball size opening. That's
Fellas, we are opening a new front in the campaign against women's self-esteem. We're now putting
clit size. We're getting all this body positivity if you're a plus size person, but now let's focus back on the pussy. Let's get back in there and let's fucking eviscerate the pussy.
If you see a woman acting obnoxiously, bridal party style, from now on, say that she's compensating for her tiny clit.
That's great, and I'm gonna run with that. I love it.
So my mom also listens to every episode of this, by the way. My entire family, really.
All right. So, great. For the moms out there,
yes,
have you been watching the riveting live congressional testimony about the January 6th coup attempt? Because I've been glued to the screen.
Unfortunately, I haven't had a chance to, but the one thing I will say is that I can't wait for Donald Trump to finally be brought to justice. As we all know, he will be very, very soon. So I'll probably watch the public beheading. Until then, I'm just gonna, which is happening any day now. But until then, I'm kind of checked out.
I feel you.
Do you worry though that like your sort of duties as a citizen of democracy, like are you worried that you're shirking your responsibility by not paying attention to this, like a stunning moment of history that's happening before our eyes?
Yes, I often worry about. I wonder how history will judge me, as I've decided to watch Bosch Legacy instead of the congressional hearings. It is something that keeps me up at night, Will. But like I said, it's just we've all made our choices.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it's just I know they want to have it. They're having it on in prime time, but like the problem is there are too many other good shows right now. I mean, like it's the network's fault.
They fucked up. They're going head to head with the finals right now. We got the NBA finals tonight. No chance I'm watching that. I'm watching.
By the way, Savi, you like the Celtics or the Warriors here?
Dude, it's really hard because I fucking hate both of these teams, and I'd love to just to bring this to a wider audience. Boston can suck my dick in general. They've had a championship every fucking year. Like somebody who's like 25, Boston has won like 4 championships. They've never known not winning. You know what I mean? They've gotten too many titles. Fuck them. They can suck my dick. And then the Warriors, it's just like, it's hard rooting for the Warriors. It's a little less so now, but like when they had Kevin Durant, it was like rooting for gentrification because it was just like they were unstoppable. They were just like had all the money in the world. They were going to fucking run through the whole league. And, it's nice to see. I guess the longer it's gone on, I'm rooting for Steph Curry a little bit because he's the one with the most on the line legacy-wise. And the best part is his parents are currently in a partner-swapped relationship. Steph's parents got divorced last year, and now they are each dating a couple that also got divorced last year. So his mom is dating this like ex-college football player, like, down south type of, good old boy type looking motherfucker. And now Del Curry has surfaced with that guy's wife, which is honestly one of the funniest subplots of the whole final. So
that had to have been like a polycule explosion of some kind.
Yeah. They found out they had more they were more compatible clit sizes with each couple that they could find. Del Curry, listen, one of the great sharpshooters, right? It's no coincidence Steph Curry is a great 3-point shooter as well. He got it from his dad. Does Del Curry have that accuracy with tiny clits? And maybe this blonde lady has a tiny ass clit that her husband couldn't find. Well, a lot of great questions to ask. So I think I'm mostly pulling for the Warriors because their star players' parents are in some kind of weird, fucked up wife swap situation. And that's kind of, since I don't like either of these teams, that's going to keep me through. That's going to carry me through.
Well, there we go. Some NBA analysis from...
Shout out to Sonia Curry. She looks great with the braids, by the way. Steph's Steph's mom could really get it.
Excellent. Oh, and as long as we're talking about things we're watching on television stuff, I've been wanting to pick your brain. Have you watched any of the new David Simon series, We Own This City?
You know, I have a huge backlog of shit I want to watch. That's at the top of the list. Unfortunately, I have not watched it yet.
I bring it up because John Bernthal has, like, basically, I think, like, the creators of that show owe you royalties for your Dundalk character guy. Because I mean, honestly, I mean, like I'm from an outsider's perspective here, but I think John Bernthal, one of our most goated actors, and his fucking
Absolutely.
like Dundalk shithead accent he does on this show is because like he plays a terrifyingly vicious and corrupt racist cop.
Of course,
but the way he talks is so funny. I'm like, I want to hang out with this guy. He seems pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing about those guys. Like 100%, like half the guys. So I do. Basically, John Bernthal's character, not having seen it, just knowing it as like, you know, a racist, vicious cop. My Dundalk, my Baltimore guy is that guy's like fuck up brother. You know what I mean? Like it runs in the family.
Like he couldn't make it. He couldn't hack it in the academy.
Yeah, exactly. You're too fat. Yeah, you're too fat to be a cop, which is actually, I guess, you know, who knows how fat you have to be, but you're too fat to be a cop. You couldn't hack it in the academy. You couldn't do their little multiple choice thing. So you just like. You're just racist, like as a hobbyist instead of professional. it's like those guys turn pro and become Baltimore City cops that don't live in the city, but their brothers are still doing like pickup racism. You know, just around, just at the park being racist, even though his brother's in the league. You know what I mean? Being a cop.
I mean, like stop. There is literally a character on the show that is like that guy. Who's like he's John Berthal's friend who's like a former criminal who runs a bail bonds operation.
Yes, exactly.
And he just uses him to like fence all of the drugs he steals from drug dealers and shit. And it's so funny, like
dude.
all of the white dudes on this show. Like I swear to God, if there is a single frame of this show in which they are not wearing a Ravens or Orioles attire, I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
I've not seen
and
it.
Listen, that's how it is, dude. Everyone loves and that goes deep. That goes with me too. My little brother got married at the courthouse. One of my brothers got married, like big ceremony. It's how much I love my little brothers. How different they are as people. You know, my brother had a big ceremony. It was awesome. And then my other brother just like was like, I'm not doing any of that shit. He just went to the courthouse, fucking sport coat. O's t-shirt underneath, baby. He got married. So that shit runs deep in Baltimore, baby. Let's go Birds. Let's fucking go. But yeah, I love it. I can't wait to see it.
I would say former criminal, bail bondsman, Baltimore, white, probably has never said the N-word, right? Ever. Probably the least likely guy to have ever said that in anger, right?
What I say about Baltimore, Dundalk and Hamden, another neighborhood, is that it leads the world in white women with mixed race children that use the N-word. It's off the charts. That's who we're dealing with. That's the thing. You're right, Felix. It's not that they haven't said it in anger. It's that they say it like for fun way more than they've definitely said it in anger, but they just say it rapping or they just refer to themselves as one. Like they love it's in their vocab, brother. It's in there in so many ways. They're the best.
It's like
it's so funny.
Yeah, it's like how you can fire a shot in anger, and people are like, "Well, what other times do you fire a shot? It's usually in anger." Well, like at an Arab wedding when they fire guns in the air. They're doing the equivalent with that word, I presume.
100%. That's exactly what it is. Every Sunday when the Ravens are playing, it might as well be a fucking Lebanese wedding. A Lebanese N-word wedding in Dundalk, Maryland.
I guess like light spoiler here, but there is a scene on the show where John Bernthal's character robs a dwarf stripper. Like takes a dwarf